Good morning, everyone. I'm having trouble with my internet this morning. I've already turned off my modem and turned it back on. It shows that I'm live. I may have a weak internet. There could be something going on with my service provider today. I'm not quite sure. If you're joining me, if you're here with me, let me know you're here. I'm going to keep on going. It shows the big red live button on the top of the screen, so we'll see. I've already turned off my phone, turned off my modem, turned it back on, so I don't know, you guys. We will go as far as we can today with the internet, and if I lose you, I will try my best to come back. Hi, Krista. This is better. Okay. Did you try and join me before? I did try to go live, but it kept kicking me off. It kept disconnecting me. Hello, Rebecca. Good morning to you, or afternoon. Lori says we can see you. Yay. Hi, Marie. Hi, Wendy. Happy free shipping day, you guys. This is the first day. We have a 3-day free shipping special that starts today. Excuse me. April 23rd, and it goes right until Friday at midnight. Of course, started midnight last night. It'll go midnight till Friday. Yep, it's hump day, TJ. Yep, absolutely. It is free shipping in Canada on all orders over $100. When you hit that $100 mark, you might as well try and get to that $100 mark, because who wants to pay $10.95 shipping, right? It's a minimum $10.95 shipping charge. So place your order over $100, get free shipping, get all the stuff that you've had your eyes on, right? And I would recommend shopping from the last chance list, stocking up on cardstock before the prices increase. They are going to be increased they have already announced this several weeks ago, that prices are going up when the new catalog goes live on May 6th. So this is your chance to grab your favorite colors, grab some white cardstock, all the stuff you know you're going to use, right? So today I'm going to be stocking up on a bunch of stuff. I'm going through my craft room and I'm going to stock up on my colors, my adhesives, my dimensionals, my envelopes, all of the things, the core things that I know I'm going to need and use in the next little while. Hi, Linda. Hi, Joy. I want to thank those of you who already placed your order in the wee hours of the morning, or you stayed up till late last night. You're my idol. I cannot stay up till midnight. Oh, it's so hard for me to keep my eyes open. But then my brain wakes up at 5 a.m. So, it's hard to burn the candle at both ends, but that's okay. We got 3 days to enjoy free shipping. And when you place your minimum order of $100, you get free shipping. But if you order with me, I have an extra special for you. If your order hits $150 before shipping and tax, and I'll see when you place your order because I get an email notification and I see the amount. And when I see that your order's over $150, I am going to send you one of my prepaid shipping boxes. I'm paying for the box. It's a free box, and it is filled with love. I am going to fill every single box with love. And what is in the box? Well, they're going to be all kinds of stuff. There's going to be retired or gently used. Sometimes things are brand new, especially past celebration stuff. I've got a lot of stuff that I need to find new homes for, and I'm going to be sharing all of that stuff for you. I have embellishments, ribbon, designer series paper, ink pads. I have so many things. As I told you before, I'm just continuing this because I feel like Mrs. Claus when I go around and I fill those boxes and I send them off to you. It just makes my heart so happy to make room in my craft room for new things, because lots of new things are coming, and to pass these things on to you. Now, if you receive something that you may have already owned or you still have, it's okay. Pass it on, right? That's what this hobby is about. It's about sharing. So pass on that. If I send you a stamp set and you already have it, pass it on to somebody else who may want to start stamping, right? Alrighty, let's get started. I got a fun one to share with you today. We're moving on with Pocket Thoughts. Pocket Thoughts is on the last chance list. The stamp set is $25. The matching dies are marked down to $30 and $30.10, and they're regular $43. So that's like almost a $13 saving, $12.90 saving. You're going to want to have these dies. I think these are the star of the show, and I'm going to show you another beautiful card today that you can use and have this one made for when you need it, right? It's always good to be prepared and have cards made ahead of time. That's what I find anyway. Okay, hi Carla from the land, greetings from the land of enchantment. Ooh, are you in Disney World or Disneyland? So beautiful. I am going to Disney thanks to you guys, my wonderful customers and team members. I am so honored and privileged to have earned the Disney Orlando incentive trip, and my husband and I will be leaving on the 13th of May. We are so excited to go to Orlando and stay at the Grand Floridian and to be with one another and enjoy some fun relaxation without the kids. We've been to Disney many times, several times. I can't say many, at least 5 times, I think, 4 times. And this time will be different because it'll be just the 2 of us, so it'll be fun. I want to relax at the Grand Floridian. I want to take in my favorite rides. I want to go to Magic Kingdom. I want to see Mickey. All of the things, right? So that's coming up. Alrighty, let's get started. Hi, Cindy from Connecticut. Hi, Donna from Washington. Half price on expedited shipping. Yahoo. Okay, I'm not sure what you mean by that, Krista, because expedited shipping, I guess if you're thinking your shipping is free, you're going to add on expedited. Because I don't think expedited is included in this special, but I stand corrected. Hello, Barbara. Hello, Linda. I saw your order come through, Linda. So excited for you. You're getting some really fun stuff in your box. Hello, Mary. Hi, Roxanne. Hello, Julianne. Hello, Maria. Hello. I am Mrs. Claus. Yep, exactly, Linda. Hello. I know, Annika, I did not plan for my nail polish to match my shirt. I've had this polish on for a while, but it does match, doesn't it? It's so weird how that happens sometimes. Hello, Jennifer from the sunny coast, Australia. Hello. Okay, let's get started on this one. We are going to flip the camera and I'll point you down at my work surface, and we're playing with some more gorgeous paper that you're going to want to add to your order too if you haven't already. Okay, let's flip. Fran says I'm a goofy lover. Now, why does that not surprise me? I can totally see you being a goofy lover. My son has a goofy hat, and it has like this yellow extended rim comes out. I'll have to post a picture of him in Disneyland with that. Let's see here. Krista says, yes, it's half price if you're willing to pay for expedited. Wow, I did not know that. Okay, that's news to me. I did not know that expedited was half price. You know, I don't know everything, right? And sometimes I get surprises as well. And that's a really cool surprise if expedited shipping is half price. They didn't notify us of that, but if you're saving on shipping, then maybe, you know, you want to take that savings and put it onto expedited and get your order even faster. That's a good way to look at the numbers, right? Okay, here we go. We're going to flip the camera. We got a beautiful sunny day here in Calgary. Yesterday, okay, I'm trying to flip. Yesterday we woke up to snow. Today we don't have snow. We have a nicely moisturized lawn in our backyard. Thanks to that snow. Gotta love the snow, right? For that. The spring snow does help the gardens. Okay, so what are we playing with today? We're going to play with Pocket Thoughts again. There's the stamp set. The stamp set is $25. The dies are $30.10. But they go so nicely together. Don't put in the bundle item code because it's $61 as a bundle, but it's much cheaper because they've deeply discounted the dies. It's cheaper to buy them separately. Okay, so that's my little. We haven't heard anything about cloud cover yet, TJ. But, okay, Krista says I'm freezing ever so often. Maybe, I don't know what's going on there. Perhaps it could be your connection on your end. I'm not quite sure. I'm going to keep on going unless other people have issues. Let's see. Give me some thumbs up if you are okay. I did have problems at the beginning, but I shut everything down and turned it back on again. I don't know what else to do. So I'm just going to keep on going. I see some thumbs up. Okay, hopefully everything's okay. If you're having issues with watching me, maybe go out and come back, and hopefully that will, I see lots of thumbs up. Okay, thank you guys. You guys are the best. Alrighty, so today we're going to bring in some, Lori says no freezing there. Okay, thank you, thank you. You're fine for me, no freezing, says Jennifer. Okay, awesome. I'll keep on going. I have here a piece of cardstock. This is Smoky Slate, 8.5 by 5.5, scored in the middle at 4 1/4, and we're going to burnish that score line. Then I'm bringing in a piece of the Botanical Textures paper. I am in love with this paper. This black and white paper, I played with it several times on the videos here, and it is absolutely stunning. You're going to want to grab this paper. The item code for that is 165545. Beautiful paper. We're going to take this paper and we're going to put an 1.5 inch strip on the outside edge here of my card front. So let's bring in my liquid glue. Like even the back side, look at that smoky black layer. Looks really fun. So they're double-sided, of course, and you'll get 6 sheets, 6 designs, 12 sheets, two of each in your package. So I've cut this down to 1.5 by 5.5, and we're going to put that on the edge. All right, so there's the card front, easy peasy. Alrighty, so now we're going to bring in the Pocket Thoughts dies, and today I'm going to play with this little guy. This little one here is so fun. Let me just read here. Yeah, I know, Cheryl. That's what I would recommend as well too. Call DS&C, Demonstrator Support. They did not say that expedited was half price. They never announced it, so I don't know what to say about that. Okay, so the little guy, the little pocket, we're going to use 3 of these. So I'm going to send you white cardstock. If you're in Canada and you get my card packages, you're going to get enough white cardstock to cut 3 of these out. And I have them already done here. I would recommend cutting them one at a time so that you get the proper score line. Because the score line, if you double up your paper, it'll cut just fine, but your score lines might not go through. Okay, so we're going to use 3 pockets, and I'm going to turn them on the side, and we're going to stamp on each one. And we're going to make, this card is going to be a wedding or an engagement card, because we can always use those, right? So I'm going to bring in the stamp, this one right here. This one here, which is the ring, and we're going to stamp a ring on the first one. We'll do one at a time. So let's bring in my memento. I've got my diamond ring here. We're going to stamp that one in the middle of this guy right here. Then I'm going to bring in Daffodil Delight, and we're going to stamp this one right here. It's a 2-step stamp. So you do the outline, and then now we're going to color in the ring. Now, if you have a white gold ring, you could probably do some Smoky Slate or something like that, or you could emboss with Versamark and do silver embossing powder. That would be fun too. I'm going to stamp with Daffodil Delight. And then for the diamond, you betcha, there is a stamp for that too, right here. We're going to stamp that little diamond. We're going to bring in Pool Party. So we're going to stamp with Pool Party. Hover over the diamond and then stamp straight down. Look at that. Okay, we can't leave the man out, so we have to bring in the other. There is a circle. There's one. So we've got diamond ring outline and then regular wedding band outline. So we're going to do that one on another one, like so. And then we're going to color that one with Daffodil Delight too. Usually you have matching wedding bands, right? Okay, so here we go. And then there's another little sparkly bit here. You could put that around the diamond ring, but I thought I would put it next to, just to make it even, I would put it next to the wedding band. So I've got that on my block here. I'm going to ink that up with Pool Party, and we'll just add a little bit of sparkle right there. Okay. And then on the front, we got a couple of different things. We can say lots of love. Yay for you. I'm pulled towards the yay for you. So let's stamp yay for you on the front of this other pocket with memento. Yes, we're sticking with memento. Yay for you. There we go. Okay. Then what else do we have? In the stamp set, we also have this little double heart stamp. Okay, so that, and I'll bring in the set and show you. Here it is right here, the little double hearts. We're going to stamp those. Let's do them one on that side of the yay you, and then one over here. You can add more if you want to. Alrighty, so now we're going to just move these ink pads out of the way, and we're going to make these little pockets into pockets. Okay, let's cover up my memento. Let's put my die back. And we're going to take these, and you can burnish them with your bone folder, but I find it just as easy to just fold them. I'm not going to burnish them. I'm just going to fold them. And so you fold up the sides and the end like that. And you guys know me, I like to do everything in bulk. Whatever I can do in bulk, I do. So we're doing all the folding now, and then I'm going to get my glue ready, and we're going to do all the gluing, put all the glue on. So a little strip of liquid glue on each tab to hold that in place. So there we go. We got 1, 2, 3, like that, and like so. These are so fun. I can't believe they made pocket dies. I mean, I just see, every time I use these, I think of something else that I could make with this. It's so fun. Okay, so we're going to take the diamond ring, and we're going to put that up at the top like that. And you don't need to wait for it to set. Put a clear block on it. We're going to put the other wedding band at the bottom down here. Try and even it up best you can. All right, and let's move my block down here. And then in the center, we're going to put yay for you right here like this. Yay for you. Either yay for you, you got engaged, or yay for you, you're getting married, you got married. Could be a great wedding card. Okay, so there's my 3 pockets. Now we're going to bring in some basic black cardstock. Three little rectangles of basic black, and we're going to bring in that the hole punch assortment again, and we're going to use the 1/8 inch hole punch, and we're going to punch a hole on the end of each of these. These are the tags that are going to go into the pockets. So I'm just lining up, making sure I got even amounts on both sides, and I'm making a little hole punch. Love this cute little hole punch assortment. So fun. Okay, so one more. Like that. Okay, so we've got our 3 tags that are going to go into these pockets. But then I was like, okay, what do we put on these? So I brought in the Stylish Shapes dies, and I did 3 circles. And they're going to go onto my black layer. So I'll be sending you the 3 circles as well. Okay, the first circle, I thought, okay, I want to pull in some gold. Because, you know, gold is where it's at when it comes to weddings. And I'm bringing in the Bee Builder punch. Now, the Bee Builder punch is great because it has 2 awesome hearts on it, right? So we're going to use the little heart, and I'm just going to, I'll send you all of this part, right? The only thing you do need that I can't send you are the stamped images, and you'll also need your own dies. So whenever I feature a bundle, you're going to need your own bundle, but I'll send you the scrap white so you can cut your pockets. I'll send you the black with the holes punched in case you don't have the hole punch assortment. And then I'll send you these little hearts as well. So I'm going to put 2 dots on that one. And we're going to put those hearts on there. So let's grab my take your pick tool, pick up those hearts and place them on my little glue dots. 2 little hearts. And you can even have them overlapping. You can slide them so they're overlapping a little bit. Okay, my second circle, I am going to, so I'm saying yay for you on the outside of this pocket. The inside of this one, I'm going to stamp lots of love. Because, you know, that's what you're wishing, right? Is lots of love to the happy couple. So let's get that onto a block. And we're going to stamp with memento. All right, so here we go. Stamp with memento. Boom. Okay, but we have one more circle. And I was like, okay, what do I do with this one circle? Now, you could stamp something else if you wanted. You could write a little tiny message on there, a fun message. But I was looking at my other stamps, and typically I don't bring in other stamps. I tend to stick to the one stamp set, but I've used both of the greetings. I mean, you don't want to stamp happy birthday unless, you know, there's somebody getting married on their birthday. But so I thought, okay, I was looking at my wall of stamps, and this is a new one. This Tags to Go has a congrats, and I thought, oh, that's a perfect one for this. So if you don't have this stamp set, you don't need to buy it. You can probably handwrite something on here, or you can use a stamp like this if you have it. So I'm going to use the congrats, and I'm going to stamp onto my third circle. All right, so here we go. Stamping straight over top there. Look at that. I love it. Okay, there's also other stamps in here, like Today Marks an Adventure. That could be perfect for a new couple. You're going places. You could put the date on the inside of their wedding card. Life's detours are better with you. That would be more if you're giving this card to your husband or your wife, I guess. But I'm just going to use the congrats, and then we're going to pop these onto the front of these tags here. So fun. I can see me using this one on a wedding page. You know, if you go to a wedding and you take pictures, or if you don't have your wedding album done yet, like me, you could use all of this on your wedding album, right? Maybe you have someone in your family getting married, and it'd be fun to give them a gift of the first couple of pages of their wedding album started for them. I'm sure they would be completely touched by your creativity and your thoughtfulness if you started a wedding album that they could then continue. Lots of ideas. Okay, so we've got our 3 tags. And then we're going to bring in a product that is also on the last chance list, and this is the gold twisted thread. It is $10.25, and you're going to want to get a roll of this. It is so amazing. It's so amazing that it went flying. Okay, I have it here. It comes on a roll, but I actually took mine off a roll and stuck it onto this card just so that, I don't know, I think my roll got all knotted. So, but anyway, regardless, I'm going to be sending you 12 inches. I'm just measuring 12 inches. So you'll get a 12-inch strip of this gold thread in your kit. And all you need to do is trim it down to 3 4-inch pieces. And I'm giving you 4 inches so that you have, sorry, I'm off the camera here. So that you have enough to take each 4-inch strip. So you're going to get 12 inches, but you got to cut it into 4s, right? So you're going to take a 4-inch strip, fold it in half. You've got your 2 ends, and you're going to come into that little hole punch and then pull on the tags. Now that's really long, but like I said, I want to give you enough so that you can actually work with it, and then you can always trim it later. So let's do the same with the second one. We're coming in here. We're going to make a loop, reach over the top, and pull in those ends. Like so. There we go. There's 2 and 1 more. All right, let's go ahead and get this one in. Love the gold. You can bling up your card with more gold if you wanted to. If you knew the happy couple's wedding colors, you could make them a card using the wedding colors. Oh, what a nice touch that would be, right? Okay, so here we go. We're just getting that last bit on. So I'm going to put this one at the top. So just slide that into its matching pocket. Just make sure you got it. There we go. Slide her in. Okay, so there's that one going in. The gold hanging out. The lots of love is going into my middle pocket here. Like that. Ah, so fun. I love these pockets. Now these pockets, this pocket here is small for a gift card, but you could put lots of messages in here. Lots of love messages, you name it. Okay, so you can see these gold tails are a little long, so I'm just going to come in with my scissors and trim them down shorter. And you still got that nice sparkly effect. Okay, what about the inside of the card? Well, the inside of the card, I've got a 2 3/4 by 4 1/4 inch piece of white here. I'm going to stamp, because I don't know if it's going to be anniversary, most likely it'll be a wedding card. I'm going to bring in the rings. Let's do more of that ring stamping. I'm going to add rings on the inside. So I'm going to use my memento I'm going to do overlapping rings on the inside. So there's that one. There's the diamond. And then we've got a band here. We're going to overlap them. See how this looks. And then I'm going to bring in the gold, our Daffodil Delight, and do the rings. Stamp your rings. So much fun doing two-step stamping. I love it. Okay, and then last but not least, we'll grab our pool party and we'll add a little pop of color to the diamond like that. And don't forget, I mean, if we're stamping diamonds, you've got to bring in Wink of Stella and make it sparkly, right? You got to have a sparkly diamond. Put that on the front. Yes, there we go. All right, there's our card. Now we're just going to add our glue and put this on the inside, and there's plenty of room for me to write a message. And, you know, if you have kids who are coming into young adult years, my kids haven't seen friends get married yet, but I'm sure once that starts, it is going to be like, there's going to be tons of weddings, right? Are you at that stage of your life where your kids are, and friends of kids are getting married? You're going to need lots of wedding cards. Alrighty, there we go, my friends. You can see the sparkle on that diamond. Whoa, look at the sparkle. There it is. There it is. Whoop, there it is. Alrighty. Okay, there we have it. Oh my gosh, I can't even tell you how excited I am about Pocket Thoughts. And you know, I'm always saying this, right? I'm like, oh, I think this one needs to stay in my collection. Definitely needs to stay in my collection. I hope you like this one. Thank you, Alexina. Thank you so much. Tony says I have 2 family weddings coming up. One, the card is already, but the other one wanted to do. Okay, I hope I've inspired you. Let me flip you back around. Whoop, my mount is a bit stiff here. I had so much fun making this card, and especially making it sparkly, because when I did my sample yesterday, I was like, I didn't even think of Wink of Stella, but we can't forget about our bling bling, right? Alrighty, take care everyone. Have fun shopping all of the things on the Stampin' Up! Website. Oh my gosh. Check out the last chance list. There are so many amazing deals on there to be had. And once you're ordering, it's $100 in Canada. You're going to get, it's free shipping for you. So go shop. If you choose me as your demonstrator and you hit 150, I'm going to send you a Canada Post prepaid shipping box full of surprises for you. I can't wait. All right, if you have any questions for me, please drop a line below or send me a message. I'd love to answer your questions. Take care, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow morning for my Pocket Thoughts card number 4. Bye for now.